Well, this was underwhelming. I mean, like, besides the raunchy subtitles and the swastika symbol at the corner, um, I was expecting Smiley's battle to be at least intense. Something. It felt so easy defeating him. Like, he wasn't really that strong to begin with. And I did like his motivation. And a lot of people in the comment section said he was so far the most interesting antagonist in the entire series. So getting rid of him so early may make things feel like they're going to be dragging along, which I kind of agree with. Like, we have Lunatic, but she isn't really all that interesting. She's powerful. She likes to play around with her opponents, and she was also the reason why Strength and Deadmaster were tortured. So left them with some serious PTSD. But other than that, she's not that interesting. And Charlotte is just being brain controlled, and there's not much to her. She doesn't seem to be all that powerful compared to Lunatic, who's super strong. Smiley is the only one with actual true personality, whether you really hated him or you were interested in what he was. Either way, he draws strong feelings towards people. Now that he's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the series. And I knew he was going to be destroyed eventually. He was like the second stage mid boss. But either way, it was disappointing how his fight went. Despite how interesting it was. He was just a little ride with his henchman shooting a minigun, and then that's it. He gets shot in the hole by Empress, and he just dies. Nothing really that intriguing, very underwhelming. It's just like, that's it. And also what happened with Mia as well, the kidnapped girl. We all thought, okay, she's compatible and stuff, but then what happened last episode was confirmed what happened last episode as we thought would happen. So that happened to her, I guess. I thought she'd be more, I don't know, traumatized by the entire situation or something, when it comes to these kind of victims. I don't know. It's just like she was just confused by everything, not that scared, and was planning to use her in a surgery to make a new form of child to be the perfection, even better than Smiley and the others out together. Because he was talking about Artemis being very powerful, but it was still made by humans, which humans don't understand the concept itself. So he was hoping to create something even further than that, something that wasn't created by humans, but by himself, and further beyond, would probably be better than Artemis. But either way, he'll never see that dream come true, and a lot of dead bodies, dead poor sacrifices were piled up on that grave of his. All those females that try to run away, or they are blown up or shot down, or didn't survive his test, adds a lot of bodies. And the fact that they didn't dispose of the bodies well, like a furnace or something, not just put them in a room just for them to rot away. This guy has to be about all intellect, so how come he knew how to dispose of bodies perfectly? He's supposed to be the most intelligent of the factors, but instead, he did kind of some stupid things. Then you always expect a smart person to be one of the final bosses within a series. They're not super strong, but they have a lot of strategy up on hand, cause a lot of twists, and usually have their own motive, which he did have. But now that he's gone, which felt like it's just too soon, the educational institute has fallen. Okay, so I guess all now is left is for them to go to the lighthouse number 8, and see where it goes from there. So there's still a goal in hand, before fighting Artemis herself. But we still have Lunatic and Charlotte to look out for, which Lunatic was more concerned about Charlotte than Smiley. So I'm guessing Lunatic is special, but only because she's brainwashed. So there's a chance to save her, so that's good news. Besides that, it was a good Mad Max ride. The entire thing felt like a cyberpunk Mad Max, which I don't mind. It was fun, but it needs to have a strong driving points. Which they're trying to show, keep people interested in this lighthouse. Like there's something at the lighthouse that they need to do. Hopefully, knowing what that is. I still feel like this might be rushed towards the end. I don't know why. Another question is why there aren't any good subs for this? For this to be under the care of Disney Plus, I guess that's the reason why. It's under Disney Plus. And if this is how Disney Plus treats their anime, I don't think I'm looking forward to any other anime being produced by Disney Plus, or at least bought by Disney Plus. Like, this anime is airing right now. Like, they don't care about it until it's ready for them to air on their site, on their American site. So until then, they don't care about Black Rock Shooter. They're just leaving it in the dust, having only being aired so far in Japan. So I guess that's why we're having terrible translators who put swastikas in the corner of their video. For some reason. It's just all weird. So I feel like Smiley had a more interesting goal compared to Artemis, who was just up on the moon, just waiting to come down so they connect the moon to the Earth and stuff like that. I've seen this, I believe, with Transformers before, in another phrase, was they're making the bridges that connect to other planets and stuff like that, a faster and safer way of traveling across space, making things faster, the Cyber Planet Keys. Transformers Cybertron is my favorite Transformers series, by the way, but I'm getting off topic here. That being said, I am intrigued what's going to happen now. You know, we had his goal of taking down Smiley, which he is taking down now, but what's next? Is besides Lighthouse number 8, is rescue Charlotte, take down Lunatic, and then finally towards the end, it will be finally taking out, well, reaching Artemis. We'll see how it is. I'm not expecting much of a big plot when it comes to Black Rock Shooter, to be honest with you. The majority of Black Rock Shooter stories never really had much of a high impact plot. You're usually there for the action and the characters and the designs and the music. It's pretty much what you're waiting for. When it comes to the game, the manga, the other anime, there really wasn't much of a plot in a way. I think the one that had the most plot in it was the anime one, about the dream world. But that's it. So anyways, Smiley's down. That was extremely underwhelming. I was disappointed in that. So yeah, I was just, so I'm not sucking up to the series as some thought I was. I was disappointed in Smiley's battle. I was hoping he would do something, I don't know, more intellect. You know, he was all about his intellect. So if he was all about intellect, he would do something smart, some traps, some setups, anything to get under Emperor's skin. But instead, he was just a minigun and then got blown a hole through. That's it. How disappointing. So anyway, just like after the video, let me know what you feel about this episode. Was it disappointing or was it just right? Let me know in the comments. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the background on anime. Signing out.